Hello everybody, welcome. This is Toxic Hazard, and wow, what a weekend, right? MLG Dallas this weekend phenomenal. Naniwa. Yeah, I have to think about it every time I say the name. Takes the win. It was like he finished the tournament 20 something and two. Only lost two matches the entire tournament. Phenomenal. He came from Europe and just dominated. It wasn't until the very last set of matchups against Kiwi Kaki that he actually lost. And gotta say, it kind of bummed me out to see Kiwi Kaki lose. I mean, I was really rooting for Huck off the bat. Huck's my favorite Protoss player, and he has been for a while. And Kiwi Kaki's right up there too. Kiwi Kaki is definitely one of my favorite players. I'd say Idra was my favorite Zerg player until until today. When he went up against Huck, and Huck beat him. He did the hallucinates and frickin' went after Idra, and Idra would have come out on top in that battle, but Idra saw all the hallucinating, was like took it as real and was like, screw it, I'm out, gone. Just left the game. They get into their next match, and Huck told him what had happened, that he had just left the game. He probably could have won. And Idra's only response was straight up saying, F you. And now I say F as, to censor myself, but you know what he said. But I was like, holy crap, that was kind of unsportsmanlike. And Huck was just messing around with him. He's just having fun. Huck has fun. And it's so fun to watch Huck play because he's always having fun. And Idra just got so ticked off. Idra did come back and beat him in the loser's bracket, beat Huck in the loser's bracket. And afterwards, when they were interviewing him, I completely lost the rest of the little bit of respect I had for him as a player. I mean, as a professional player, because, he gets up there and he's like, oh, well, it's not like Huck's ever beat me in a real match. Excuse me, but he did beat you yesterday, or earlier today, or whatever it was. And it's just like, Idra, you're a real cocky SOB, and, you need to step down off your pedestal and realize that it is a game. You need to have fun and not take things so seriously. I'll give Idra the credit that's due to him. He is one of the best, if not the best, Zerg player in the world. Awesome. His sportsmanship is non-existent. It's absolutely ridiculous. I mean, I personally think that he should be at least losing his sponsorship over this. I mean, it's absolutely ridiculous that he did that. It was uncalled for. It was completely rude. He's a bastard, and that's just my view on it. The other downfall that happened with MLG is everybody had problems with the stream. So no, it was not just you that had problems. We had problems here too with it. From what I understand, what happened is they went into Dallas and they got everything set up, expecting it to be awesome, and then they got over double what they expected for people to be watching the stream. So the servers just kept crashing from overload. There were just so many people watching it. So they're like, Saturday night, they're like, oh, well, we're going to get all this new equipment, all this awesome high-tech equipment. They set it all up and everything, and then, it didn't do crap. Bummer. So, that's why we all got low quality the entire time, because there was just too many people watching, which is awesome. I mean, it really is awesome. I mean, yeah, it sucks having to watch the guys cast replays and stuff like that, but it was still the fact that they had that many people watching, that we as the gaming community were crashing the servers because there were so many of us. That's great. That just shows the big boom in the gaming industry right now and in esports. And another thing that really shows the booming in the esports is I saw Husky had posted on Facebook saying that he had found a video gamer, something he had cast, and he was mentioning a year ago, saying, celebrating that he got 12,000 subscribers. And this is a year ago. Since then, he's got 400,000. So in the last year, 400,000 people subscribing in a year. Congratulations, Husky. But that shows the extreme boom in the esports world. And I just cannot wait for this to keep going. It's going to be great over the next few years. The one thing I hope MLG does, now that they've experienced, for their first tournament for the year, at Dallas, it's like, we got a lot of people watching. Yeah, maybe you need to, quadruple the systems you're using, yeah, I don't know, you do a lot, but, yeah, that was just, that was bad. And they're making it up to us by anybody that purchased the high quality. Yeah. They're going to give us Columbus for free. I guess I could live with that if I wasn't already planning on going to the Columbus, so I'm kind of out, so that kind of sucks. Oh well. Maybe if I write them a really nice email saying that I'm going to be there, maybe I can get the next one free instead. Or I'm just out my $10. Oh well. $10. But, yeah, so the other thing I've been hearing a lot of on the internet is people talking about Samsung. Samsung supposedly was doing keyloggers on computers. Well, as it turns out, they weren't. The guy that went out and started blasting Samsung saying they were keyloggers is a professional computer tech. Okay, this guy he's graduated and he teaches and he should know his stuff. But, all the antivirus companies, he basically bought a new Samsung, took it home, ran a virus scan, and the virus, which was Viper, and Viper has, even said publicly that this was a mistake, that it picked up a language part of the Windows Live language, or something like that. It picked up one of their folders and mistook it as a keylogger. And a bunch of other programs have been doing that, like F-Secure and stuff, and they're all saying, it's just something we need to update, It's just an update that we need to release, sorry, we didn't realize it was there, we'll take care of it, we're all going to update. So instead of actually being the good tech and saying, hey, what's up with this, and waiting for them to investigate it, he goes and just blasts them all over the internet and is saying how they're going to get all these class action lawsuits and blah, blah, blah. And I feel like I have to sneeze. No. I feel like I got to sneeze, but it's not going to come on. Yeah, that sucks. I hate it when that happens. Oh well. But, yeah, so he was saying that he's going to get all these class action lawsuits and stuff against Samsung and F-Secure. I saw Viper and a couple other ones were like, yeah, that was just, it mispicked it up. Oh, well, get over it, dude. So, yeah, everybody can rest assured Samsung is not loading keyloggers. So, all you guys I see on the forums and stuff blasting on Samsung, go read up the facts and read Samsung's statement, and you can actually read all over the place if you actually look at the releases from Viper and F-Secure and stuff saying that, that it's not a keylogger. So, yeah. I got a really weird email. Well, it wasn't really weird. It was, somebody posting, making fun of me. And, you know, one of the cool things about that I like doing, one of the cool things about doing videos like this is, you know, I've got a really good sense of humor. I think that, you know, if people are making fun of me, you know, that's fun. I love hearing people come up with good jokes. I've heard so many of them, and, you know, I like, me and my friends, we rag on each other a lot, like, a whole lot, and we come up with some pretty good fat guy jokes, and, because obviously, but yeah, this guy posted some comment, and he compared, and, because, as I've said before, I'm a musician. He was like, yeah, this guy probably can't even sing, and blah, 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 and then started comparing me to the guitarist guy at the campsite in Role Models, you know, the guy, love take me down into, yeah, and they're like, yeah, this guy probably can't even sing, and he probably can't even play guitar, and he probably has never done this, he probably blah, blah, blah. Yeah, okay, let me just squash that rumor. So I was like, you know, alright, you want some proof that I do know how to play guitar, or that I do sing? Most people seem to like it, that I do live shows quite a bit. So, if you don't like it, that's cool. You know, it's personal taste in music. I mean, look at Bob Dylan. So many people like him. I love Bob Dylan. You know, I think he's got a really unique voice too, and a lot of people just cannot stand it. So, whatever. Personal preference, but the guy's like, oh, he probably can't do it. And it doesn't bother me that he said that, because, you know, I'm just like, yeah, okay, delete troll. Okay. But, yeah, so I was like, you know what, maybe throwing up a couple videos would be cool, you know? Not only show that, yeah, it's true, I do this, but, you know, it also helps me get my music out there, and that, as a musician, is the goal, to get my music out there. So I did post a couple of videos, like, within the last hour or two, that, of me and my stepdad doing some shows at a small Christian coffee shop in Beloit, Wisconsin. So, yeah, check those out. You know, leave a comment. If you like it, as in, if you like it, like the button. So, yeah, if you don't, hit dislike. I guess. Whatever. It's all personal preference in music. That's the nice thing about it. So, check this stuff out. Check out the channel. Subscribe if you like it. Get on there and comment and diss me if you think I'm a retard, or if you think I'm just some fat, talkative dumbass. I don't know. Whatever. So go ahead, comment. If you can come up, give me a good fat guy joke. You know? Because me and my friends will sit there and, you know, they'll rip on me and I'll rip on them. Like, roommate Caleb is getting married. Congratulations to Caleb and Heather. But we went to get fitted for our tuxedos. And the guy hands me the pants. He's like, okay, go try these on. And I'm like, okay, I could do that. I turn around, I start walking, and I think it was Caleb. And we had a couple guys with us. And he's like, what are those, parachutes? And so then they go into talking about how all these clothes look like parachutes and stuff because they're all so big. That was mean. But we had the whole place rolling. It was fun. So give me some good fat guy jokes. Something I haven't heard. So yeah. Until next time, I am Toxic Hazard. Peace. Game on.